Welcome to Taste Different Gaming News. What's on the news today? Insomniac hackers release stolen data. And Nick is laughing at me because I sound like Alex frickin' Jones. All right, so let's jump into this. So, as pretty much everybody knows by now, Insomniac was hacked. And they were threatened if they didn't pay $2 million that the information would be released from that hack. The hackers who breached the developer Insomniac threatened to release confidential data unless they were paid 50 BTC. I have no idea what the hell BTC is, but it's around $2 million within 7 days. And they made good on their threat. Sony refused to meet their demands, and these douchebags decided to release the info. The ransomware group Rashida released 1.67 terabytes of data made up of more than 1.3 million files, which contain a variety of videos, images showing up, showing upcoming games, Marvel's Wolverine, personal staff information, contracts signed by Marvel and Sony for future projects. There was videos showing some early Wolverine footage, multiple things here. When the news of the data breach first emerged, Sony issued a statement stating it had launched an investigation and confirmed no other Sony divisions were affected. Neither it nor Insomniac have commented on the latest publication of the material. Cyber Daily published a statement attributed to a Rashida spokesperson. Hackers have their own goddamn spokesperson. How screwed up is that? And they state, the spokesperson stated, yes, we knew who we were attacking. We knew that developers making games like this would be an easy target. We were able to get the domain administration with 25 minutes of hacking the network. Sony has launched an investigation, but it would be better in the backyard. Apparently, the Rashida spokesperson said money was the only motive for the attack. There'll be a link to this article so you guys can go in and get all the fine details. I'm going to jump in on this first just because, one, hacking group has a spokesperson. That's just fucking, pardon my language. That's just completely stupid. And two, they went after them purely for money. If you've got that kind of talent, and I've said this before, but it doesn't matter. If you got that kind of talent and skill, use it to go after the evilness in this goddamn world. Use it to go after the Epsteins of the world. Use that for that. That's pathetic. Hack me, I ain't got nothing. I mean, it just really bothers me. But anyways, I don't trust Sony to tell us the truth about the hacks. I don't. Sony has been more than willing to lie about hacks in the past, and they'll continue to do it in the future. They will not tell you everything. They definitely won't tell the clients, the customers, what's been breached. They've proven that a couple times in my experience. Now, me personally, as a gamer, I won't go to articles that give me details and talk about and show all this stuff because I don't want to know. I don't want to see anything that's not ready on a game. I don't want to know about certain things before they're ready. It's just me. I don't want to know what this possible upcoming Sony Marvel game could be outside of Wolverine or Spider-Man. I don't want to know until it's time for me to know, until there's a clip, there's gameplay, there's, that's just me. What people need to do is stop going to those things. Stop reading, stop wanting to know about future development projects before they're ready to be announced, because that you're just pushing these hackers to do these things more and more often. If you just say, "Hey, I don't want this crap. I don't care right now," they're less likely to go and hack them just so they can threaten to release, the upcoming Wolverine, picture of Logan's butt, if you don't give me cash, so a lot of these problems can be fixed by people stopping certain aspects. And, that's just me. I still can't believe that as a spokesperson, our evil corporation company, underground hackers, my name's Marissa. I'm a spokesperson. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Pardon my language again. Sorry. There's just some things that just irritate me to death, and hackers are one of them because they've got those kind of skills, man. Go after the evilness in the world. So anyways, sorry. Nick, how about you? But what do you think about this garbage?
So BTC is Bitcoin. So
see, I was wondering, Bitcoin. But I don't care enough about Bitcoin. And 50 Bitcoin equals $2 million. Holy crap. I'll take a few.
Right. Sony refused to pay. I agree. I mean, you use your hacking abilities to go after like really juicy information, right? Like governmental stuff or whatever, like, right. And not just, and I'm on the same boat as you. Like they released all this stuff from Insomniac, and it's like, I don't want to know any of that. Like, I want to be surprised. That's the one thing I love about gaming, besides playing the games, is seeing, when the developers are ready to announce a new game and they're like excitement and love and just showing it off, and you get to see this new game. Like when game leaks happen, I hate it. Like I want to see, I don't want to know about, they're making, Logan's butt, the game, 10 years down the road, like there's plans to do that. Like, I don't give a crap. Like I'll show it to me when it gets to year 10, right? I don't need to see it right now. I don't need to know. Things change all the time. So like games that they proposed, games that, they have written down in the pipeline may or may not come to fruition. You have no clue. So I don't want to, I don't care to know about this stuff. Like I've seen some of the stuff online as far as like people releasing like, what was in there and everything. And I've basically just went past it and been like, nope, I'm not looking at that. Cause I don't want to see it. Right. But yeah, if you're going to hack places, like do it for the good of the world, not just Insomniac, or I'm going to hack like a movie studio or something to see what the next 10 movies or 20 movies are that they're planning. It's like, who cares what they're making? It's just the here and now. Like, what are they making now and what are they working on? And, I don't care what they're making 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road. So it's unfortunate. I feel bad for Insomniac because Insomniac makes great games, and I feel bad for the people that work there and the people that are, working on these games and stuff like that, to have all of their ideas and their prototypes and things they've been working on. And, because now that people know, I mean, they can still do it because not everybody knows, but now that a lot of people know, when they say, hey, they show that teaser reel of a new game coming out, everyone's like, oh yeah, we already knew that. And that excitement's now gone for those individuals that looked at the information. For us, for me and you, we didn't look at the information, don't care about the information. So that way, when Insomniac does bring out Logan's butt in the future, we'll be super excited for it. Right. So it's unfortunate. I just don't like it. It's not good for anybody. It was clearly all money. They were just trying to get Sony to pay up, and
their spokesperson said it was about money.
Well, at least they didn't lie, I guess. Sony doesn't. They don't work with terrorists, right? Or whatever the saying is.
Don't deal with terrorists, or
something like that. I like totally. Yeah. I had the saying on it and I was going to say it, but when it finally got to me, that saying just went totally out of my head and I could not remember what the hell the saying is. But we don't not work with, but deal with terrorists.
All I can picture is Harrison Ford, get off my plane.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, it just sucks. Like, hopefully we won't see more of this in the future, but this also tells Sony, and you're right with Sony's been hacked. They got hacked again, not just this one, but they got hacked again this year. Earlier this year, they got hacked. I mean, and then like a few years ago, they got hacked. And then now we got this Insomniac hack. They really need to work on bolstering their security, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if Sony's just a rich target for these hackers, or if Sony's just an easy target. I'm not sure which one it is, but clearly they need to bolster their defenses when it comes to cybersecurity, because they got too many back doors open, apparently, and people can just walk right in. So they need to harden those servers, get everything, I'll put all the defenses up, because clearly whatever they're doing now isn't working. They seem to get hacked from all the developers and all the big developers and publishers out there. Sony seems the one that gets hacked the most, and I don't know if that's because they're number one in the sales and there's a lot of there's like 50 million units sold for PlayStation 5, right? And they're the big dog, or again, like I said, if it's just they're the easiest target. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, it's just sad that that this keeps happening, and yeah, you're right. Sony, they definitely need to get like some Norton or something on that shit. I mean, it's ridiculous, but but it saddens me that that people do this, and they're not realizing they're not hacking just a company; they're hacking people. Regular Joe Blow people who don't have $2 million. They're hacking their work, they're hacking their art, they're hacking their life. And it's not Sony. I don't like Sony as a corporation. I haven't liked them as a corporation in years, because they do some really shady crap. But I also remember there's people that work there, regular people that don't make the terrible decisions, that are just there making art, making games, making the things we love. So it's pretty crappy and heartbreaking. But the good news is when you buy that PlayStation card at Walmart to buy you some new games, they'll probably add one more number to it to make it more secure. So because Microsoft is 48 numbers plus your zip code, and then Sony is like 5 numbers or some crap. I mean, I never buy Sony games online with my credit card. I always use a prepaid card for Sony, because they're always hacked. I mean, it's terrible. It's a fact. That they lie about it when they are. So, God dang, I really do sound like Alex Jones. It's terrible.
The frogs are gay.
Frogs turned me gay.
We do not negotiate with terrorists. That was the saying.
That's the phrase. Yes.
No.
Get off my plane. So, but Sony, they have like 8-10 numbers or something like that. Microsoft's cards, when I get those for birthdays or whatever, they're like 50 goddamn numbers. I mean, it takes forever to put that crap in. So they definitely have different ways, but you don't hear too often, as much, I should say. I know they both get hacked, and I know they both lie about it, but Microsoft, you don't hear about as much. And Sony is always getting hacked. I mean, Sony has had more people in their back door than, half of Hollywood. So, but hey, it's tomorrow's a new day. They're gonna get that Norton antivirus 2.0 installed. It'll all be good. It'll all be taken care of. But the moral of the story is, quit going online trying to find crap out, that you don't need to know yet. The end. You got anything else to say about these hackers?
No. Sony uses 12 digits for their codes, and and Microsoft uses 25 digits for their codes. So
Microsoft doubled it.
It doubled it. and added one.
Double plus one.
Plus one.
But yeah, it's, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, any corporation, they've got to take care of their security. And unfortunately, Sony really don't seem to give a crap. They really don't. So,
And Nintendo, just for people that might be curious, uses 16 characters.
Nintendo beats Sony on that. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't ever buy Nintendo digital.
They added 4 more characters to it and said, you know what, Sony? I got 4 on you.
It's Sony's like, that's all right. We're counting our millions. So, but yeah, it's the hackers, you're out there, I know you don't give a crap about me, but go after the evil. Go after the politicians. Go after the Epsteins. Go after the Kirk Camerons of the world. God dang. Go after John Schneider. I don't know. But I don't like it. You got anything else, bud?
No, that's it.
All right. I'm going to go gargle a honeybee because my throat's killing me. So anyways, thanks for getting to the end here. Tell us what you think. Are you one of those that, goes and looks for this hacked and leaked information, and tell me why you think it's worth it? Is it important? What do you think about Sony's response to these hackers? Was it the right idea not to pay them $2 million? I personally believe no, you never pay them. It's because I just do it again. But thank you for getting to the end. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, give us that feedback. I love the feedback. And anyways, we'll see you next time. See ya.